And off we go from Denver. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's Russell Wilson, 11. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle.
The Denver Broncos knew exactly what they wanted when they acquired Russell Wilson. They wanted to bring in a quarterback who was durable, consistent, and a proven winner to take a talented roster back to the postseason. And Russell Wilson, he was all those things in Seattle. One losing record in 10 seasons, missed only 3 games in that time, and made 9 Pro Bowls.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Come on, Cowboys.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. He'll return it from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds up the 10-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Pass on target. Prescott to Cooper. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw it. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
And a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack. And the #1 mission of any offensive
I had something wide open. I don't know why I didn't throw.
Back there. This
Let's go back
time,
to
the
that
rush got to
screen.
him in a hurry. 4th down, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Don't know how I caught that, but enough.
First down is this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
I thought actually a little bit deeper.
You take away a first down as a defender.
It wasn't.
Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets
Just
to
the way the game
receiver.
screen looks, it looks like they're a little bit deeper, but they're not.
Force the incompletion.
Oh shit, Prescott. They're getting blitzed. You're getting blitzed. Oh shit, run!
Buying time. Oh, he just needed to
Oh, why would you run out, you dumbass?
out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 48 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he is into the end zone.
Touchdown! I was about to say. How did the touchdown? It didn't say it too late.
And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and
Let's see
good
what the Broncos are going to do.
7-0 Cowboys. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how deep.
And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich.
Oh, they can have that.
Right around the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. connection. Dulcich once again. And now look at
Fumble. Let's go.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
You think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many
I'm doing all pro. I'm not sure. I think I should put on all Madden.
They do like to dial up
I think I'm gonna do that.
If I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11.
Yeah, what you gonna say, bitch? Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
A first down carry by Elliott. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yay, let's go, Cowboys.
You kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3
Freedom,
scores. And I
boys.
know we're in the first half, but
How about them
the way this offense
Cowboys?
hasn't been able to
Boys.
generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession.
I
But
pushed
I
it.
think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
And I was about to throw it too.
Sacks
Okay, let's go for it.
in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rush. And he's going
He
to go
busted
down
his ass.
Mike Purcell. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly...
Oh, hell no. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to quit. Should I just finish the game up here so I can put it on all Madden? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it up here.
right down to the wire, and it seemed they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid.
I thought they scored that touchdown.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each.
I feel like let's do all pro. Like, oh no, yeah. I wanna be
Everyone's experience. What if there was a song that started off like boom, boom, bo-do-dum, and the drums went like. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. Don't wanna die. I don't know, but there's something cool missing. I think we need like maybe some crowd vocals. We were only two dumb kids. Only two dumb kids. Two dumb kids. Two dumb kids. I'm actually really freaking out right now. We were only two dumb kids. What if there was... Okay, man, you can't just...
My pet Crappy died, so I cooked her. Was I wrong? She was good, though.
Oh, come on, man. You can't just eat your own pet for dinner. Like, come here. Oh, great. Now every time he walks by the fish tank, the other fish are going to be like... Ah! And by the way, I'm sure this video's faker than the value of an NFT, but like I'm pretty sure he caught the fish in a lake and then like threw it in his tank. But it's still fun to play along. Come on, man. Get off my back. Okay, man, you...
5 surprisingly wholesome things Peter Griffin has done. Number 1, he took Stewie to Disneyland when they were bonding. Number 2, he respected Chris's wishes to quit the Scouts and pursue drawing instead. Number 3, he saved Brian from getting put down when Jess tried to get him euthanized. Number 4, he beat up Meg's bully when he became the school principal. Number 5, he turned down a $1 million bribe from Carter so he could stay with Lois. 5 surprise...
In middle school, this one teacher's class made a plan to stay... Wait a second! Tiana didn't get a happy ending? So as we know at the end of The Princess and the Frog, the evil voodoo man is defeated, Tiana and Naveen are married, and Tiana opens up her restaurant and lives happily ever after. Or does she? Because really, The Princess and the Frog doesn't take place in a magical fantasy land. It actually takes place in 1926 New Orleans, which honestly makes people less likely to eat out, which would mean Tiana's place would not make that much money, and her dream's really not coming true. And with Naveen cutting off his inheritance, really feels like happily ever after is more like trying to stay out of poverty. Is it too late to make a deal with the voodoo man again? Wait a...
Bruh, somebody asked me today, Fortnite or Call of Duty?
Things that are...
Why does your key...
Why did Rey Mysterio take off his mask on live television? Well, it all happened in February of 1999 at the Super Brawl pay-per-view, where Rey would lose a hair versus mask match against the Outsiders and be forced to show his face to fans for the first time. And following this, he would continue to compete without his mask for the next couple of years, all up until WCW went out of business, with Mysterio later joining WWE, where he would return to wearing the mask. Why did Rey Mysterio...
5 most dangerous toys of all time. First up is the Snack Time Cabbage Patch Kid. This doll ate whatever you put in her mouth. Children got their fingers and their hair chewed up by its powerful jaws, and she wouldn't stop eating until it was all finished. Then we have the Rollerblade Barbie, whose skates were designed to flicker and flash as she sped along, which, yes, is a huge fire risk, as children proceeded to roll her across highly flammable surfaces. Number 3 is the CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit, where children could recreate being an investigator from the series by dusting for fingerprints, only for an actual investigation to find that the dusting powder contains 7% tremolite, which is one of the most dangerous forms of the cancer-inducing mineral asbestos. Next is lawn darts, extra-large darts with sharp metal points. Could go wrong. Well, over 6,100 injuries in the United States alone, including the death of a 7-year-old girl. And then we have aquadots, a toy where children could arrange these colourful beads into mosaic-like pieces of art. The beads were not only small and very easily ingestible, but the glue on the beads also contained a chemical that has very similar effects to the date rape drug. 5 list.
Did you know these 5 things about...
What would happen if you had 1,000 IQ, really? You'd find a mysterious pub.
I'm not doing really good, like me probably. I really want anything.
Welcome to Weekly. This is how you access the new player help.
Who is the passing leader right now?
What you heard, let you heard, we eatin', talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab, pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag, young Kriller King, better add extra on the... I go extra to be great, I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake, I got extras on the plate, I go extra every day.
I'm gonna simulate regular season. But first I'm gonna delete some plays.
Easily see, here are some recommendations to get you started.
First off, let me talk my... Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my... It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops with 3 times. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. Then did you get it? Treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself. Count the chips, got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sing my shit like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, overfolding like origami? I walk the walk, I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did this happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if you're getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I want my body to snap it, got it like I mean to everybody, this is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing the cookies like hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They said oh my apology, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career's still falling. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher...
Go.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bucs and the Cowboys on Sunday night.
somebody.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, for a little bit we thought his story had concluded, but not to be. Here's Tom Brady in his 23rd NFL season, leading the Bucs offense out once again.
For 1 month, many people thought they'd seen the end of the greatest quarterback career in league history. Of course, there were others who expected Tom Brady to come back, and he did so 40 days later for a 23rd NFL season. Leading the league in completions, yards, and touchdowns at age 44, he showed that he's as good as ever. But of course, losing in the divisional round, not the way he wanted to go out in his final game. For TB12, his Lombardi trophies are bust.
Second down, back to Fournette. Gets around him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. They'll run it again with Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1.
Come on, man.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And room there to work it inside the 25. 2nd and 2. Up the gun, Fournette. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now he'll throw with Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner. And that means they've got to execute at this stage of the...
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Let Evans have that touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for a 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings him out.
And not only was it great to see Dak Prescott make his return in 2021, it's even better to see him playing the best ball of his career. He didn't lead Dallas to just a division title and its best record in 6 years. Dallas also led the league in yards and points, the first time it has led in both since 1971.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, I'm sure that he's right.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. A nice little juke. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw down. Prescott. Out of his hands quickly with C.D. Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go here and there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come out.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 7 yards. Forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run it with Elliott. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to mow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum plan. Go quickly and
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
I didn't mean to do that again. I meant to stop it, but, you know, it's whatever. Because we'll probably be back in defense again.
Prescott on 1st down.
Oh, how the fuck did you drop
Couldn't
that?
hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a 1st-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. this go deep right side. And a penalty
Flag
comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Trying to cover Cooper.
I don't see no pass interference.
It's such a tough cover because he runs his... Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Flushed out right. And he slides.
Yeah, you better sit down, Tom Brady. I was about to come get you and pop your ass.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. And to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now whistles here before the snap. Look like one of the Bucs may have moved. And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Brady going to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. The sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. A gain there of 21 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the 1st as well. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prescott off play action. On the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a two-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete right side to Otten. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Brady. Otten brings it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. The 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Brady now on 1st down. This is caught by Evans. And some space here. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But
Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players. Trying to make sure they knock the ball free. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Fournette, a first down carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that falls to the ground. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But there are times... And there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Brady now to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles. Or
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you... More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Draw play, Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Rush. Oh, that's into a sea of...
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. See the black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a hero like me. Military mind stated, and I keep a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hell attention, cause we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line, fighting for the right just one time. So unstoppable together at the same time, with the same mind. Yeah, we're born to be high and always above what's beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Buccaneers and the Cowboys on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined by Charles Davis up in the booth for the first week of the 2022 NFL season. A great game awaiting us in this primetime showdown, CD. You've got two teams with eyes on going to and winning a Super Bowl here this season. Week one, these two getting together. Cowboys, Tampa Bay should be a lot of fun.
They thought that they could win it all last year, got to the playoffs, and were eliminated by teams that really figured heavily in the Super Bowl contention. Let's go ahead and start with Dallas. They ended up losing at home to San Francisco, who went to the NFC title game against the Rams, who beat Tampa in the playoffs and then won it all. Both these teams have excellent quarterbacks, top-notch. And big-time dreams of getting back to the...
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field, and of course at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady.
And at one point, he announced to the NFL world that he had accomplished everything he needed to and was going to retire, but then reversed that decision. And I think everyone who likes football loves the fact that he's still out there throwing it around and still at the top of his game. Seeing it accomplish just about everything, he figured there was always room to add to that legacy.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones, 77 yards. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Today, a detective took the stand and
started on their own.
Oh, man, where's the remote? Jeffy, do you know where the remote is? I want to watch TV.
Into the end zone.
I'm back, guys. Damn, let's go to fucking touchdown.
Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Okay. It's ready.
This will come out to the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on 3rd down. They go to Elliott again. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, head, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them.
Oh no. No wonder I'm losing. Oh shit. I need some players. Fuck. Hold on, guys. Let me stop.